Welcome to Research Ready, where we simplify the toughest part of academic challenges and help you thrive. I'm your host today. I'm by name Wadike Uchechi Delight, and today we'll be discussing how to pick a perfect project topic. Is it easy to pick a project topic or writing the whole material? And also, how does the Blazingprojects app guarantee 100% plagiarism-free project writing? To get us through these questions, we are joined by Mr. Felix. He is a Blazingprojects lead research personnel and also Director of Operations at Scarnet Innovations Limited. So, Mr. Felix, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, I'm fine. So thank you for joining us today. If you are writing a research proposal or you are just starting, then this episode is for you. So sit tight. So another questions for you today, sir. What are the smart tips for writing a winning research proposal?
You first of all drag out the topic you are researching about. Number one, when you get your topic, you move into the research proposal, whereby maybe your supervisor asks you to get a research proposal before we go into the project proper. So, for smart tips for getting or for writing a winning research proposal is number one, you make sure that your background of the study and the problem statement are well structured. When they are well structured, you now dive into the second part of the research proposal, which are objective of your studies. We'll go into the objective of the studies. You will have to use what we call SMART criteria or SMART analysis to get your objectives aligned with what you are writing about. That is your project topic. And using a SMART analysis, like SMART, that is we make your objective specific.
Okay.
Number two, you make it measurable. That is, I'm talking about the objective. Then after you make it measurable, you make it achievable. It's going to be achievable. Are those objectives going to be achievable through your project writing? Then when they are achievable, they are going to be relevant. And once they are relevant, they are going to be time bound. Are they going to be time bound? So using this SMART criteria, you are going to break or pick a nice objective for your proposal.
Okay. So how do we know a project topic is actually relevant or not relevant?
Okay. When you get a relevant project topic, we'll first of all check what the background of that study is going to be. For example, let's say you are writing about the IPOP crisis.
Okay.
We want to talk about our IPOP crisis. You are not going to start from 2025. We'll have to go back to when the IPOP crisis started. That is making your background of study very, very relevant. You will start from the old or the past. Like, let's assume the crisis started in 2003, like 2002. So you have to start from there. And again, we'll have to move from making that project or objective relevant to making it achievable. Am I going to, like, the objective of my project is going to be achievable?
Okay. Thank you very much. Then I also want to ask you this particular question. Is it harder to pick a project topic or to write the complete material?
Generally, it is very, very, very hard to pick a project topic. But it's also hard to write. Writing is not easier. When you get your project topic or when you know what you are writing about.
Yes.
For example, if your proposal is very, very well structured, like the background of studies is there, your problem segment is well structured, your objective is well structured, but your literature review is very well structured. And lastly, the method with which you are going to write the project. That is the methodology. If these are well structured, then with your newly found project topic, you are going to write well. The data topic is like, you see at the comfort of the B, you'll be thinking of maybe drafting a 5 topic you are going to give your supervisor to approve for you. You might see a coded topic that you really made hard to write, but your supervisor shall approve it. So that is why getting a topic is as hard as even thinking of writing a project.
Well, yeah, I still think it's 50-50.
No.
So you actually believe that the topic is very much. Maybe it's because you had the need research.
Well, because of that, I'm making my own. Or when I read my own project, my supervisor rejected the topics I brought 3 times. I was approved the 4th time.
Wow.
So, dating run around to date those topics and my supervisor rejecting them is a very hectic activity to be in school. But when I kickstarted my project writing, it was because I knew what I was writing about.
Oh.
So when I finished my chapter 1, the approval was fed up. Then the second, which is the chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, within let's say a space of 2-3 weeks, I'm already done with my project.
Okay, so guys, did you hear what he said? He said, I knew what I was writing about. So before you start writing your project, ensure you know what you're writing about. Then another question, can someone customize a topic from the Blazingprojects app?
Very well. We have had so many students come and say, we got this project topic from Blazingprojects app, and we want to fine-tune it to our own topic. So we'll allow them to do that, and we'll still charge them same amount. So and during this, we'll see that we regularly update topics. If you check out some of the departments, you see that we have new topics. And at the end of the day, if a student sees that the topic we have on the app is not aligning with what he or she has, then he or she can fine-tune the topic and write on it. It's not a mandatory app to go and get the topic for the Blazingprojects app and come. Before, initially we started with, if you get the topic from the app, you are going to get a lesser amount of price. But now we don't do it. So we tag the whole price at the same level. If your topic is from outside the app, if you fine-tune the topic, if it is from the app, same amount.
Wow, this is amazing. Now, guys, you've heard it from the horse's mouth, not then say, then stay, from the team lead himself. So, Blazingprojects app is a stress saver app for research writing, both for undergraduates, thesis writing, and also for dissertation writing. Let it be your bust off for your project's writing.
I would also want to expand on that your first question.
Okay.
About the tips.
Yes.
So writing a smart proposal. Because we have had why I want to add this is because of some cases we've had with our work from students saying, and my supervisor said that the proposal used to be from chapter 1 to chapter 3, and the proposal used to be from chapter 1 to chapter 2. I want to correct that impression. Generally and academic-wise, proposal is not supposed to be counted in chapters.
Okay.
Proposal is the structure of your project, ranging from chapter 1 to chapter 3. But we are not going to identify that it is going to be from chapter 1 to chapter 3.
Okay.
And that you start from background of the study and problem statement, which is always seen in the chapter 1 of the main project.
Yes.
Then the objective is still on the chapter 1.
Yes.
Then coming to chapter 2, which is
literature review.
That is the second thing that will be on the proposal. The literature review, like the review of the related work, the works related to your topics.
Okay.
Like the literature review. That is the only part you are going to mention in your proposal. Then the last part of your proposal, right, in writing, is the methodology.
Yes.
And under the methodology, you see the method whereby you tell your supervisor or your reviewer, whoever that you to supervise your project, the method you are going to carry out, use in your research. Is it the primary or method? Is it the secondary? Is it a mixed method? So you are now identify it on your proposal. But in this part of the world, as Nigeria, we see our project stop at methodology. But if you go over there, you see that
Over there, where?
outside Nigeria, we'll see that the project expand to, project proposal expand to
listing the timeline you are going to finish a project.
Yes.
Proposal is like getting the outline of your project to your supervisor. Here is how my project is going to be. Then the timeline is going to be there. The timeline, let's say you are going to carry out this project for like 3 months, because you need to also collect data for your chapter 3. You need to go out there and collect relevant data for your chapter 3. Then another thing you should include on that proposal, which we are not really here in Nigeria, is the budget.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
If maybe your chapter 3 requires collecting a data from a company or from a hospital, you are going to write it on the proposal that I have budgeted 500,000 for the move around for collection of the data from this hospital, from this company, from this organization.
Yeah.
Well, once these are also included, your supervisor must even tell you, please submit your project in the next 2 weeks. A project you are supposed to write in the next, your timeline might be like 3 months to write for the project, but the supervisor will tell you submit it in the next 1 week, not 2 weeks. And the budget plan now, there need to be someone sponsoring your project writing. That's in this part of the world, we do it ourselves, whereby you collect our data ourselves, we pay for all the logistics and the collection of data. Here is what I wanted to include. So in project proposal, there might be background of the study, there might be problem statement, then there might be your literature review.
Yeah, so what are scope of study?
No, those ones are not involved because income here is they are not involved in the proposal. What you see normally with proposal is background of the study, problem statement, and objectives. Okay? You don't need to add the research question on the objectives on the research proposal. You just put down your objectives of the studies, which can be 3 objectives. Academically, the objective must not be more than 5 and must not be less than 3.
Okay.
But you see some of our supervisors telling us to give them 3 objectives. How are you going to achieve? That is where that SMART criteria comes in. When you have 4 objectives, you are not going to achieve that project. So you try to make your project objective use the SMART criteria to state down your objective. Let it be specific, let it be measurable, let it be achievable, let it be relevant, and let it be time-bound. So once you do this, let it be not than 5 and less than 3.
Okay, sir.
Then you might get into methodology. That is where you tell us how you are going to collect your data, where you are going to collect it. Tell us whether it's a primary, but you are using secondary or the mixed method.
These are just
Or even whether you are going to involve the qualitative part or the quantitative method.
all these are just for the proposal. What the proposal entails.
When once you are done with the proposal, then
you are going to give us an executive summary of that proposal. Okay. Executive summary comes as abstract. Don't call it abstract on here because I made it as abstract. Okay, but you see our supervisors down here telling us to put it down as abstract, but it is referred to as executive summary.
Okay.
It comes at the end of your proposal, but you are going to place it first.
Okay.
During your submission. After you apply to, you will see your executive summary before any other thing.
So it was really a pleasure having you here. We're actually grateful. You actually gave us more than we asked of, and we're grateful. Thank you so much, Mr. Felix.
You're very much welcome.
Yeah. So guys, go to Play Store and download Blazingprojects app and save yourself from project stress. And also, we have 2 apps for the undergraduate and also for postgraduate and writing. That's your thesis and dissertation writing. Hurry to your Play Store and don't forget to stay glued to this channel. Subscribe to this channel so that you'll be learning more tips on how to write a perfect project so that your supervisor is just giving A. See you in our next video. Bye.